Welcome back, everyone, to our fifth episode of season 7 of the Truth and Freedom podcast, where awakening begins with asking the question most people are afraid to ask. I'm your host, Dr. Dan Amzalag, and this is not just another podcast. This is a journey into awareness, courage, and truth. Now, life has a way of changing without asking for our permission. One day, everything feels stable, familiar, and predictable. The next day, the ground beneath us shifts. A relationship ends. A career takes an unexpected turn. A diagnosis changes our priorities. A dream we worked so hard to rebuild suddenly looks different than what we imagined. In those moments, we are confronted with one of life's most important questions. How do resilient people adapt to change? The answer is not that resilient people avoid uncertainty. They do not possess some secret power that shields them from fear, disappointment, or confusion. They feel the same emotions everyone else feels. They experience doubt, grief, frustration, and anxiety. The difference is that they learn how to move through those emotions without allowing them to define who they are. They bend without breaking. They adjust without surrendering their identity. They adapt without losing themselves. Uncertainty is one of the few guarantees in life. We may long for control, but much of what shapes our lives will always remain beyond our command. We cannot predict every outcome, protect ourselves from every setback, or script the future according to our preferences. Yet, uncertainty does not have to be our enemy. It can become an invitation to strengthen what is within our control, our perspective, our choices, and our character. Now, resilient people understand that peace is not found in knowing exactly what will happen next. Peace is found in trusting that they can handle whatever comes next. Confidence does not come from uncertainty. It comes from remembering that they have survived difficult seasons before and grown stronger because of them. Every challenge they have endured becomes evidence that they are more capable than they once believed. Emotional agility is the ability to respond to life with flexibility rather than rigidity. It means acknowledging your emotions without becoming trapped by them. It means listening to what your feelings are telling you while refusing to let them dictate every decisions. Emotions are valuable messengers, but they are not permanent rulers. Fear may signal that something important is at stake. Sadness may reveal what you deeply value. Frustration may point to a need for change. So when we welcome our emotions with curiosity rather than resistance, we gain wisdom from them. Too often, people believe they must suppress difficult emotions to appear strong. But true strength is not pretending to be unaffected. True strength is having the courage to feel honestly and still move forward with intention. It is saying, I feel uncertain, but I will not let uncertainty paralyze me. I feel afraid, but I will act according to my values. I feel discomfort, but I understand that growth often begins here. Discomfort is not always a sign that something is wrong. Sometimes it's a sign that something meaningful is happening. Every season of growth stretches us beyond what feels familiar. Learning a new skill feels awkward before it feels natural. Starting over feels vulnerable before it feels empowering. Speaking the truth feels risky before it feels liberating. The very experiences that challenge us most are often the ones that reveals our greatest strength. Think of a tree during a storm. The strongest trees are not the ones that resist every gust of wind with rigid force. They're the ones that bend, adapt, and remain rooted. Their flexibility allows them to survive what would otherwise break them. Human resilience works the same way. The ability to adjust does not indicate weakness. It is a sign of deep inner strength. Staying grounded during disruption requires a strong connection to what matters most. When circumstances change, your values become your anchor. Integrity, compassion, faith, purpose, and gratitude provide stability when external conditions are uncertain. You may not control every event, but you can choose the principle before that guides your response. Grounding also involves caring for yourself in practical ways. It means protecting your routines, prioritizing rest, nourishing your body, and creating moments of stillness. It means limiting the noise that amplifies fear and making space to reflect. It means reaching out to trusted people who remind you that you do not have to navigate difficult seasons alone. Resilience is not a solitary act. It grows through connection. The encouragement of a friend, the wisdom of a mentor, and the support of a community can help us maintain perspective when our vision feels clouded. There is strength in asking for help. There is wisdom in accepting support. And there's courage in allowing others to walk beside us. Adapting to change also requires letting go of the belief that your worth is tied to how perfectly your life unfolds. Setbacks do not diminish your value. Unexpected detours do not erase your purpose. Sometimes life redirects you not to punish you, but to prepare you. What feels like an ending may be the beginning of a deeper, more authentic path. You are stronger than the circumstances you face. Within you is a capacity to endure uncertainty, to learn from adversity, and to emerge with greater wisdom. Every challenge can refine your character. Every obstacle can deepen your compassion. Every season of disruption can reveal a clearer sense of who you are and what truly matters. The goal is not to avoid change. Change is inevitable. The goal is to meet change with openness, courage, and self-awareness. The goal is to remain flexible enough to grow and grounded enough to stay true to yourself. The goal is to trust that even when life feels unfamiliar, your values and purpose can guide you forward. Resilience is a quiet determination that says, I may not have chosen this moment, but I will choose how I respond to it. It is a willingness to release what no longer serves you and embrace what is becoming possible. It is a decision that keeps you moving, even when the path ahead is uncertain. So when life shifts unexpectedly, remember this. You do not need to have all the answers today. You do not need to eliminate every fear because taking of this next step. You only need the courage to remain present, the wisdom to stay grounded, and the faith to believe that growth is taking place, even in the midst of discomfort. Uncertain times do not define you. They reveal you. They uncover the strength you have built, the values you hold, and the resilience that has been within you all along. Adapt with grace. Feel deeply. Stay rooted in what matters. And trust that no matter how strong the winds of change may become, you have the ability to bend without breaking, to grow without losing yourself, and to move forward with greater clarity, strength, and purpose. I'd like to thank you all for joining me today on the Truth and Freedom episode, and I look forward to continuing this journey of awareness, courage, and freedom with you in our next episode. Until then, my friend, stay curious, stay awake, and stay free.